Hey there, and hey, PSYCHOTRONICbrdcst. This is a video response to your one new wave of Scandinavian horror number one. One, very jealous of that haul you got there of Scandinavian horror films. Great stuff. I couldn't find a lot of mine tonight, and honestly, I'm just too lazy to go look for it. But I did get, remember, like you, let the right one in, and this is probably the one with the crappy subtitles that you're talking about, but I don't know, maybe I'll put an SRT file in it myself, or just get the other edition. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure this is probably the crappy subtitle one. It's a magnificent film. Incredible. I did watch the sequel, well, the remake as well, and actually it was pretty good. I mean, is it on par with with that one? I don't know if I'd say that, but it does a good job of representing the original film, which doesn't happen all the time. We know how badly that can go wrong. And of course, like you mentioned right at the end of yours, Dead Snow, and incredible movie done by the guy that, if you saw Hands on Griddle Witch Hunters, then you know this is the guy. I got the steelbook edition of this, and it's really cool. There is a 2-disc edition, which I will get down the road too, because I just love this movie so much. And it's very like zombie Evil Dead type style, with kind of like just way over the top, just kind of crazy ass stuff happening. Like they got this Ashley characters and some really good stuff. Now to get into the whole crux, the whole bones of it. You mentioned Cold Prey, which Frit Wilt series, and I went to Morocco recently and I picked it up, the 3-pack. Unfortunately, it was only in French, and me no speak of French yet. So I gave it to a French-speaking horror fan of mine, horror fan that loved that loves that stuff, and hopefully she got a lot of joy out of that film set. So I saw the original 2 Frit Wilt movies, and I think I saw prior to the last one, but I haven't watched all 3 yet. The first one was it didn't really invent the wheel. It just managed to do it, to have the characters become interesting enough and have enough interesting kills, and just make it unique enough that although it's nothing new, it is I won't say original. It's refreshing to see a slasher film come out that is that good, that has a killer that's that strong, that you want to see more of. And part 2, oh my god, the sequel that outdoes the original bar none easily. It's very Halloween 2 at the beginning. We have a strong female lead again in this one. Frit Wilt 2, which I think is called The Resurrection. We get a good explanation for why this killer seems to be unstoppable and unkillable. We have the lead actress come back. We have some very strong kills. We have a very atmospheric setting. The hospital is really well done. It's really well done, and the setting there is kind of like reminiscent of Halloween 2, but what Halloween 2 could have done if they had really taken advantage of the hospital setting, because Frit Wilt 2 does take advantage of the hospital setting quite well. And gotta be honest, I really enjoyed that film. I enjoyed it more than the first one. I liked them both, but the second one did it for me. It was better. I think Shout Factory put out Frit Wilt 2 here in on Region 1. I'm not sure what the features are that way. I like the cool looking Cold Prey 2-disc set that I saw there that you had. The one that I've seen here most of the time is in the Walmart one that's been like $5, and there's a few features, but not a lot, I don't think. I don't remember right now, because I got it back in the back somewhere, in those DVDs behind DVDs type of thing, if I even still got it, because that's one that I had a while ago, and I haven't watched it in a while. But I remember really enjoying Frit Wilt 2, Cold Prey. The third one, what I saw of it was okay. It didn't seem to be the quality of the first 2 films. There just seemed to be something missing. Could have been just the time that I watched the movie, but it really kind of, from what I said, it left me wanting more. But not in the way of like, oh, I gotta have more of this, and like, something's missing here. It's just there's a component that's missing from this one. Of course, it's a prequel. Maybe it was the lead actress. She was so good, so that I'm not having her in this one. I don't know, but there was definitely a difference in quality between the second and third. And the second knocked it at the ballpark so well. You've got some really great movies watching there ahead of you. Man on Here is a fantastic film. There are, can't remember one that you mentioned there now, because you got some good stuff. And enjoy your videos, by the way, Psychotronic. So, and basically a great job in the Scandinavian horror. I love the Scandinavian Norwegian horror wave that's coming in there. I've been a really big fan of the new wave French horror. Martyrs, by the way, is one of my favorites. That movie hit me hard, and it was so good. And I think the other one was called Inside, about a pregnant woman trapped in a house with a crazy woman that wants to get the baby out of her. Incredibly tense film. Loved it. Was really hoping that would be the guy that would steer the Halloween franchise in the right direction, because you really had that type of feel to his work, the camera work and the style and just the way that it came together. It was just it was an amazing piece of cinema. A lot of the really good films that we're getting right now are coming from other countries. The Norwegian, the Scandinavian, the French horror films. I was not a fan of a Serbian film. I thought it was tasteless to be tasteless, and I didn't believe its political BS that they said. But no, there's a lot of really great stuff out there. I'm hoping to see more on New Wave Scandinavian horror. Let us know how you found those movies. Do give us some reviews on the ones that are there. Some ideas that should we pick them up? Should I go by Manhunt? Should I buy some of those other ones as well? Yeah, probably. But let me know. I definitely gonna be watching the channel to check out and see what goes on with those films. Let me know what you think of the new wave of French horror as well, and even some of the later stuff that came out in Australian and British stuff. I mean, Wolf Creek was an incredible film, and Eden Lake was brutal. So there's some great stuff going around horror-wise. It's just we get so caught up in the whole PG-13 or sequelitis stuff that comes out around and gets shoved down our throats, that sometimes we forget that there's a whole independent and a foreign aspect to horror that's keeping it alive and keeping it fresh, because Lord knows somebody has to. And thanks a lot for watching. This is my response to PSYCHOTRONICbrdcst's New Wave of Scandinavian Horror, Part 1. Let it be a Part 1 of more. And everybody else out there, hope you're listening in and you're watching these movies, you're seeing the Scandinavian horror, you're seeing the French New Wave of horror, and you're watching some of the British stuff that's coming out, you're seeing some of the Australian stuff that's coming out, stuff like Rogue, stuff like I totally blanked on what the Wolf Creek. Just there's so much good stuff out there. Get out and watch Martyrs. If you haven't seen Martyrs, really go see Martyrs. It's an incredible movie. Go pick it up. Go buy it. I mean, don't rent it and buy it. It's that good. You don't need. Just trust me. Buy it. It's incredible. It may look like it's a torture porn thing, but it's way more than that. The Cold Prey movies. If you're a slasher fan at all, worth your salt at all, you should be getting them, because they're really good films. The Hatchet films, like, imagine that, but they're better. So and get out there and look at that stuff. Thanks for the video, Psychotronic Broadcast. See, I never remember that. I always get the Psychotronic part, but with the broadcasts together, I always got to look back and see the last part of your name there. But loving the videos. Want to see more of them, and I'm out for now to get some tea, because you know it's actually cooled down enough for me to actually drink tea, and Aaron needed the tea. Thanks a lot.